Hey guys, happy Friday. It is it is Friday. Do we all know what that means? The triathlon is tomorrow. It's fine. It's fine. Hey Cranko, happy Friday. Peace. Peace. What am I doing? What am I doing? Good morning. Only one day to go. You guys, how many months have I been talking about this triathlon? It's in my, like, New Year's goals video, me saying I'm gonna do this. And my lats, which I don't know if it's actually my lats, I'm gonna pretend it's my lats, my back. Okay, but first, bottled water finished the math. A plus work, pun intended. Have I mentioned it a couple times recently, Meredith? Have I mentioned it? I'm sorry. I did not mean to become a fitness influencer on you guys. I guess I'm just like that girl now. I don't know. But like my back, but I'm pretty sure it's my lats from doing the backstroke a lot because I've been recently, let me just talk about the triathlon more. But I've been recently, when I go to the pool, like doing the full distance without trying to do it without stopping. And so that means sometimes I flip onto my back so I can breathe because hello, we need oxygen. But I think I did the backstroke like aggressive, and my body is not thanking me for that, but I'll be fine. Anyway, thanks so much. Okay, the lats are like in the gym, if you do that machine where you're like pulling down the lats, they're your back, technically, like your shoulder. Like, you know when people have muscles like right here and they're like super buff? Those are your lats. Um, they're like a really deceiving muscle because it like it doesn't feel like you're using your back, but you are when you do like pull-ups or a lot of swimming. Sports. Who is she? I would pull that on that and be out of commission for a week. Listen, I can't do a pull-up still. That's my goal for the winter is to do one pull-up. And yes, it is tomorrow bottled water. So we will see. Hey, Grace continues. Eventually, will I get words tonight? We will find out. Big mood. Big mood. Um, hey, Duke of Denver. What's poppin'? Um, anyway. Well, actually, I keep like talking to the wrong thing. Like I keep like I was just about to talk to you like you've known everything I've been doing this week, which is the vlog. The vlog knows that. You don't know that. But it's fine. It's all just so meta. Listen, the thing about pull-ups is they are really deceptively hard because when I was going to this gym where it was like classes, which I was doing most of last year, like I stopped going around January when I started training for the triathlon. And I worked on getting a pull up for like a year and I could not do one. So it is hard. Unless you're a dude, because it's like super easy. Not super easy, but it's like the muscles are so like women's muscles just do not want to do it for some reason, which is rude. Anyway, I have literally never done a pull-up, but dead hangs give my back. Oh, maybe I should do a dead hang because that would maybe help my back like calm down. Wow, we're really talking about sports this morning. I love to see it. But what I was going to say is I'm working on still the wedding season, shockingly enough, but it's my own fault because I said like It'll only take me one day to write a new scene and put it. Hello? No. So, the last 2 days, I, like, wrote the scene, edited through the scene, and it's like a page of a scene, it's not long, and then, like, put the scene in, but that, like, made me then I had to, like, delete a couple things around the scene, and then, like, go through it 4 times, and then last night, I sent it to one of my CPs, and I haven't looked at what she said, but she did respond, so this morning, I'm gonna be looking at what she said. Hopefully it's not bad. Um, but it's never a good sign. One second. Hey Sherry, have a great weekend. Thank you for saying this. I hope I crush it. Okay. But the only thing I saw was the email preview from her. And she says, like, I don't know if this is the kind of feedback you were looking for, but, and then I didn't open the email yet. So I don't know if that's good or bad. But that's what I'll be doing today. Let me know if anybody's working on anything fun or just if you want to share how your progress is going. Emma says, currently battling a cold. So I'm also on that can't be bothered energy. Retweet. I hope she scores all the sportsing points in the triathlon. Well, my goal is to win the triathlon. There's no way. You guys, I have said this to so many people in the last 3 days, but people who are like, sorry, what? Okay, sorry. People are like, "Oh my gosh, you've been training, like, you're prepared. You can do this." And I was like, "Listen, just because I prepared doesn't mean I can do it." Like, yes, I've been training for 12 weeks, but have I gone the full distance on all 3 things in a row? No. Which, like, they say you're not supposed to actually do the full triathlon before you do the full triathlon. But, like, I don't even know if I've ran the full distance since the 5K, so it'll be fine. How many people are in this triathlon? I have no idea, but it's pretty big. There's like all these different waves of people. Like there's a relay version of the sprint and the full, and then there's the men sprint and full, and then there's the women sprint and full. And I'm doing the sprint because I'm not insane. Um, and we're like the last wave, which seems like sexist. Actually, it's not. It's just because dudes tend to go faster. So then, it's just better, but it's fine. I'm so excited to treat myself by brainstorming that new project. Ooh, don't have emotional energy for outlining. I just sounded like that guy from Frozen. Yeah, big summer blah. Anyway, see, this is what I'm hoping this email says. I don't know if this is the feedback you're looking for, but there should be more murder, or but it's amazing and there's nothing wrong with it, maybe. um, for revising. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. See, this was my goal all along, was to make you guys understand triathlons. So if I don't see a triathlon mentioned in all of your books, I'm gonna be disappointed. That's the challenge for today, is you have to use the word triathlon in your writing. Okay, we'll get to writing in 1 second, but this just reminds me of somebody asked me in the chat in a stream, not in this stream, but in a different. If you were at LDJ Wrights' stream last night, people were asking about like, Alyssa. Well, I don't know why people were asking me questions during this stream, but they were asking like, Alyssa, how do you write at 6 in the morning? And I realized it's actually just adrenaline, because when I go live, I get a little like, oh, I'm in front of people, I should wake up, and then the adrenaline like gets my mind going. So pro tip: pretend that you're live. I have talked about like 17 different things in the last 2 minutes. And if you are following me, like A plus work, triathlon romance. Ooh. No, I need all of these books. The Regency lady is going for a swim, I guess. Guess I'm writing a pirate triathlon. Wait, what time is this stream? I need a morning stream for my hellish time zone. Well, okay, for me, this stream's at 6 a.m. for me. I don't know if that was your question, but you could just go live to no one. Or to I mean, I don't know. All right. See, and this is also, yeah. This is always what I think. Oh, sorry. Okay. This one was like a pop-up stream. It was at I can't do the math, but it was at like 7:30 p.m. yesterday. I don't know. Central time. Central time. I don't know what that means. No, I can't even. 9 p.m. It's 9 p.m. right now. Oh, you're gonna make me do the math of that? I have no idea. So it would have been 9 a.m. at 6 p.m. last night. So then it would have been 10. It was at 10:30 p.m. No, it was 10:30 a.m. and no, I can't. I can't do the math. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get a clock up before I embarrass myself further. Why is my mouse not working? Hello, mouse. Are you going to work today? Okay, sorry. I got a new mouse also because the one that I had looked just like this, but it died, which seems rude. Thank you, bottled water. I'm not going to do any math. But you could just look at LGJ Wrights' stream. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good enough at the time zone math. I always think about maybe there's like some random person who happened upon this stream and like had never seen me before, and they enter the stream and I'm just like talking about 17 things at the same time. And if that's you right now, thank you for being here with us. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Yes, this is the energy I want. Bottled water's done with the math, and now we can ban math. No more math in the stream unless you're doing homework. Then you can do it. Okay, I've really been avoiding this feedback that I got. So time to write, everyone. Apparently, I will see you in 25 minutes. Goodbye. All right. That's the end of sprint number one. How did we do? If anyone was wondering, the email was not just, oh, that was great. There is a lot of edits on it. So that's okay. They are very helpful and very minor, but very important. So, looks like Podcast has a question. I want to excel in writing skills like poetry or like essays or stories. But just let me know when you have your question. I can answer it. I don't know if I'm the authority. Actually, I know I am not the authority. Tips on how to start it. This is going to be super basic advice, but I think the best way to write is to just start writing and also to read. So read things that you want to write so that you kind of learn how they're structured, how they typically go, and then just try it for yourself. Sometimes it helps me to write like things that happen in that book, like kind of rewrite a book that I already like to learn how to do it. But just start. That is my really insightful recommendation. Meredith says, I was reading about gerunds and dangling participles. I don't know what that means. Slay. Only finished vacuuming. Well, that is an accomplishment. I got so distracted from Hozier. Hozier dropped 3 new songs today. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing next sprint. Cranko got 646 by keyboard and was able to fit in a triathlon. A+ work. A+. Bottled water, didn't get any writing, but texted a friend. So that's awesome. Also, I'm with B. Hozier dropped new songs. I have a friend going to his concert today or tomorrow or whenever it is, but I'm going to look up what a gerund is. Meredith. Oh, it's grammar. It's grammar. Put that away, Meredith. Okay. Working my way through chapter 10. 10. No triathlon mentions. Love to see it. Oh my gosh. Gerund to jump scare, frankly. Thank you for bringing us this joy. Angel says, yesterday I finished editing my novel, so today I'm working on formatting. That's so exciting, Angel. Congratulations. B says, I saw Hozier in concert a few weeks ago, and he played Nobody's Soldier live, so I'm excited to hear a mixed version. I'm at an intermediate level in English speaking. How can I reach up to an advanced in English speaking by myself, and I don't have a vocab bucket and intermediate grammar? I don't really have any tips for you, unfortunately. I don't really have any experience in learning English, but I think you're on YouTube right now. So if you search for people who teach English language speaking and like how to get better at speaking, that might be a better route. But I wish you the best of luck. It is, from what I gather, very difficult to learn because all the words like sound different. Like, why is tough and though? Why do those sound different? So yeah. Hannah says, only got a paragraph. The rest of the time is spent dealing with waking kids. At least they made it to 6:30. Well, you got a paragraph. That's good. Gringo says, we needed the gerunds to balance out the Hozier news. Truly, we needed the gross grammar to balance out the joy of Hozier, frankly. Maybe I should get on the Hozier hype. I've never really listened to him. I wouldn't say I'm a super fan, but it's good like background music, you know? And I agree with Bottled Water here. Reading is good for passive building vocab. I was in a Spanish elementary school. It was English, but I was in Spanish immersion, so all my classes were in Spanish. And I feel like reading was like a huge way that I learned new words. I would read books that I knew really well in English in Spanish, and so then I could like remember, oh yeah, that was that word. Like it was easier to comprehend. Ooh. Nobody's Soldier is going to be fantastic for lifting weights too. I'm very excited. Well, I'll have to give that a listen. Yes, and this too, reading and watching TV and movies works really great for language learning. Um, I remember before I was taking like a really advanced Spanish class in high school, I like watched all my favorite shows in Spanish. So there's some tips, or just watch me. I don't know. I speak English, but I don't know if I really speak very normally. I don't know. I think I'm kind of unhinged sometimes. Oh, this is a great tip too. Watching TV shows in English with subtitles of your original language. That's smart. So then you're hearing, yeah. I took 4 years of Latin and know zero Latin anymore, but I watch a lot of Bollywood movies, so I know more Hindi than Latin. LOL, that's funny. Okay, let's do another sprint because I do unfortunately need to do all these revisions this morning. They're more like copy edits at this point, but all right, I will see you in 25 minutes. Have a good sprint. If you have to go, I'll see you later. All right. That's for number two. How's it going? I think I'm mostly done with this. I don't know. I'm like, do I just send this now? Like, uh, I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna read through it just one more time and go insane for a bit, but very productive sprint. How did we do? Anybody have any revelations, breakthroughs, anything exciting? Sorry, I have a package arriving today. I don't know what it is. Is it my bag? Sorry. I hope it's my bag. Okay. I had a cool idea and then realized it upends the rest of the plot. Okay, that is the realest thing I've seen today. It is so real. Anyway, I wish you the best of luck. 353 words, slaying the game, Duke of Denver. Not sure if the words are wording today, but I did make a cup of tea. See, this is the thing about writing regularly is that it's okay if the words are not wording one day because you have all the other days for them to word, you know? Like if you do it regularly enough, it's okay if one day isn't super productive because it's like, well, I have tomorrow and the next day, you know? That's why I fell away from doing like a, I don't know if fell away is the right word, but like I used to be very much in the mindset of like, I don't need to write another like every day. Like I can just pick one day a week where I write. But then there's so much pressure on that one day to like make all this progress. Oh my gosh. I'm struggling with these characters. IDK if keeps falling for straight girls is enough of an obstacle. I mean, it's certainly an obstacle, is what Cranko says, and I agree. And you could always add, I'm sorry, you could always add crime. That's always what I do. Lesbian obstacle of the century, I think. Truly. Just add in some crime. That's what I'm gonna vote for crime. Always. Trying to world build worlds are too complicated. This is why I don't write fantasy. Writing this whole criminal backstory is hard enough. I really do love the vibe of this in the background. Anyway, I'm just coming out of a crime heavy book. Hmm. But she is going to be in a punk band. I love to see it. I'm drafting the climax where my magician character fights a leopard made of lightning. Everything about that sentence is amazing. Angel says, hard to think. I'm gonna say hard to think when a baby's kicking you inside. LOL. Well, I'm assuming this means that the baby's inside of you and not someone else. That was such a weird thing to say, but congratulations, regardless. Um, Never mind. I was just gonna say something weird. Do I not always say something weird? I've like always wanted to be pregnant, which is I know not very common. I am not. Let's just clear that. But I'm like, I just like love the idea of that. So that makes me happy for you. Anyway, now that I've talked about, I knew we would not get through one stream without me talking about something going on inside my body that nobody needed to talk about. Anyway. Oh, and Hannah's in the same boat. Congrats, you guys. This makes me so happy. Okay. I have baby brain when I'm writing and 6 months pregnant. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. I love the babies. Okay. I changed some personalities, so now I have to go and rewrite a ton of scenes. This is so real. I have done this so many times where I like change a personality of a character or like develop a personality for a character and then like have to change everything because nothing makes sense anymore. That's a lot of what's happening with this too. But anyway, I do unfortunately have to go to the job. Do you see the death in my eyes? It's actually fine. But I also need to like pack for the triathlon. What is happening? Okay. Well, when I see you next, I was gonna say if I don't drown, but I'm not gonna drown. So I'm not gonna say that. I'm not. I'm not going to. I need to stop saying that. I'm gonna swim. Oh. Anyway, I'll update you on the triathlon. I know that's all you're here for, truly. Writing, who is that? It's more just about the sports. I'm not, there's like no way. I'm gonna be wearing a wetsuit and there's lots of lifeguards and kayaks. And also I can swim the distance because I have been practicing. Anyway, I don't know if it's gonna be a vlog of me vlogging during the triathlon, but I will include some footage. And I'm actually should be more concerned about the run than the swim anyway. I need to get the word drowning out of my head. It's really toxic of me, but it's fine. Okay. On that note, I will see you on Monday. Okay, goodbye.